Trading positions where we see slightly, well, they're dialed down a bit on euro dollar. Yesterday it was up 60% long, so it's 55 now. So people are just taking the foot off the accelerator. Pound dollar quite short now, so just sort of reflecting what you were saying there. 50-50 on yen, which is probably about right, because obviously it depends really. Well, we're going to break 111.50 or not. I suppose that's the.
It's very contingent, and then of course if it does break 111.50, you can see a whole load of options type trades being hit quite sharply and exacerbating any move breakdown through there.
Right, and euro yen 100% in favour of the euro, which I suppose seems to be logical.
I suppose so, though in times of political uncertainty, I'm not quite sure that I'd really want to favour the euro over the yen.
Right, so that's just, but the market's picked on the euro now.
Yes, I mean to a certain extent, it's understandable from the aspect that there is going to be some divergence between euro and Japanese rate policies.
Right, we're just going to actually go on to the next story there, but we'll just have a look at euro yen anyway. So topping out through the 130 level and just around 130 at the moment. I suppose it actually doesn't look too much different from the euro dollar, but maybe we'll see how that goes over the maybe slightly weaker at the moment. But going on to the currency I wanted to look at, which was dollar Canadian, where I think there is a bit of intrigue and something to get your teeth into. Some figures out later today, but here again, I suppose there was that event in the afternoon, and then the two steps back.
Yes, I mean, I think given we've marched the Canadian dollar down from 142 down to 125, and particularly the last five large big figures of this move have been pretty rapid, the temptation to look at sort of low 125s as an area to take some profits has got to be quite high, particularly if we get the numbers out later being lower than expected.
But it's sort of too weak to buy and too low to sell. So you've got to. It's difficult to know how to grapple with that.
I mean, I suppose what that chart tells me is we're sort of starting to lose some momentum in terms of this up move in the Canadian dollar that we've seen.
Okay. And I'd probably just go on to euro sterling, where people seem to be very, very keen indeed on that particular situation. I suppose it's all about 90 pence now?
Yes, I mean, yeah, that is absolutely the eye on the prize area at the moment. Given the psychological aspect of 90 pence, it will probably require something in news terms to really drive it through. Once it does go through, the question then is how many stops are actually going to be set off again, because there could be a pain trade, because there have been a lot of people who keep on feeling that sterling is a buy against the euro, and it's proven to be rather a painful trade this year.
Yeah, you just get that heightened volatility. I think we say any time we're near 90, and the market seems to break down, overshoot, spikes everywhere. I think we had that in October. It was blink and you missed it really. So
yes,
through 90 we'll hopefully see some fireworks.